Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are back here with another installment of our Kinkoi series. Obviously, still continuing off Sylvie's route. We will eventually be doing all the girls' routes, but currently, obviously, we've been doing Sylvie's for the past couple episodes now, so we are gonna obviously try to finish this. Hopefully, we finish this within the next couple parts, because I think we're on like part 9. There's still a lot. So hopefully we're able to finish these, especially since I have been combining some of the chapters together, because some of the chapters are really short. So let's get into it.
ゲームを再開します。
おはよう、オーラ。
Hey,
どうかした？
no, not really. Sylvie wasn't acting any differently from yesterday, which should mean nothing noteworthy happened, right? Well, yeah, obviously, no matter how many self-proclaimed fiancés came forward, that didn't mean Sylvie had feelings for them. Sylvie loved Soma, which put him at the top of her list of prospective partners. Sad to say, even those self-proclaimed fiancés ranked higher than I did. I sure had a long ways to go.
ねえ、オーラ。あさっての約束、覚えてる？
Oh, on Wednesday? I guess she had said something about having dinner together again Wednesday.
絶対来て、絶対よ。すっごいサプライズがあるんだから。
Sure. Sylvie was more excited than I'd ever seen her before. By the way, what's this surprise?
2つの意味で合わせたい人が。ほら、今はまだダメ。
She was so excited, she nearly let it slip.
絶対驚くんだから。水曜日を待ってて。
Okay, okay. So who is it?
私とオーラが大好きで、しかも私たちにとっては、こら。
Sorry.
相変わらず仲いいね、2人とも。
Here came another one.
ああ、レーナ、おはよう。おはよう。あのさ、シルビー。一つ聞いていい？
Reina was mindfully shooting me looks here and there for whatever reason. She was acting apologetic, not to Sylvie, but to me when...
なんかネットニュースに出てるんだけど、龍蔵寺のお坊ちゃんと正式に婚約したってマジ？はあ？
What? She showed us a page from a news site on her phone.
あら、昨日の。
In the photo, Sylvie was sitting in an elegant-looking garden, having a leisurely chat with a man. Japanese clothes really suit you.
ありがとう。
So, is this for real?
ご飯を一緒したのは確かだけど、どうしてこれで結婚秒読みになるのかしら。
どうなっているボラルコーチェ？
うまい具合に外堀を埋められておりますな。心眼のどうでもいい話題を小出しに提供し、民衆を味方につけていく方法です。龍蔵寺という男、案外政治家に向いておるやもしれません。
シルビー様は我が国の中心におられるお方だ。日本の、しかも一個人の広告塔にされるなど許されることではないのだぞ。
しかしあの歌姫が龍蔵寺の手にある以上、好きにさせておくしかありませんな。あちらもギリギリ姫様が嫌悪感を持たない。歌姫と天秤にかければおとなしくする方を取ってくるはず。こちらができることはございません。
クエン男だ。
現時点では何もできませんな。
まあいいんじゃないかしら。噂なんてどこからでも上がるものよ。冷静だね。国にいた頃はもっと無茶な噂を流されたものよ。私はイロエと婚約してるとか。
I'd made the same mistake. When she put it that way, there was no use complaining about these rumors. All you could do was ignore them, even if it kind of felt like it was beginning to eat away at me.
それよりそうだ、レーナも水曜日時間空いてないかしら。何たん？すごい人に会えるのよ。ねえ、オーラ。
Apparently, not that I've got any clue who. She'd been hyped up about it for ages now.
まあ暇たんは暇たんだけど、お夕飯も出るわ。行きます。次はオーロが食ったっていうフランス料理で。やった楽しみだわ。私こんなに楽しみなのはオーロが転校してくるって決まった日以
my phone rang. Hello? Oh, Chica.
Oh.
Need something? New Year's? I told you I'd pop in to see my parents. With an old friend. No, listen here. I told you.
どったんシルビー？いえ、ちえかちゃんだっけ？オーロンの友達、幼なじみ？いやね、私よりずっと前からずっと長くそばにいる。まあそうなるね。レーナは会ったのよね。どんな子だった？まあ可愛い子ではあったよ。そう。何？気にしてるん？そうね。あの子と話してる時だけオーロ、私には絶対見せてくれない顔になるからめんどくさそうでちょっと困った感じで、でも話せて嬉しいっていう優しい顔。
はいはい、もう分かった、行くから。
お願いしますよ。龍蔵寺から直通での依頼なんです。前みたいにすっぽかされると本気で困りますよ。
分かったってうっせえな。水曜ね、了解。やれやれ。限界か。
What couldn't?
別に。
I was after school and unusually enough, I found Ria talking on the phone when I headed up our usual spot on the roof.
こっちはどうでもいいんだよ。それよりそっち、シルビーとはどうなった？
Nothing much. I learned this past weekend that my biggest rival, Eroe, wasn't someone Sylvie considered a romantic interest with. That said, a new rival had reared its ugly head. Sylvie and I hadn't made any forward progress. We just had a meal together and that was it. If anything, we made plans to have dinner together again.
へえ。
It's supposed to be on Wednesday? She insists we go to her place together? I wonder what's going on. Ria? Ria went wide-eyed for some reason.
いや、水曜か。あんにゃろ、一回の接点で畳みかけてきやがるな。
Huh?
なんでもない。シルビア姫様はチャンスと見るや決め打ちで仕掛けてくるタイプだな。ゴールデンタイムを逃さない。憧れるわ、ああいうとこ。
Huh? What the hell was she going on about?
俺も覚悟決めるか。
She shrugged her shoulders in a resigned fashion. Then Ria climbed up on the water tank and waited for the sunset. Normally she'd always fall quiet at this time, but
なあ、イチ。
yeah?
シルビーと絶対結婚しろよ。
Come on, that's a big ask. I'd love to if I could, though.
難しかろうがなんだろうが、とにかく頑張れ。機会を見たら逃すなよ。あいつみたいに。
Right. What's with you today? You're awfully talkative all of a sudden.
うるせえ。こうしてお前と俺として話せるのも最後かもしれねえんだよ。
She fell silent. None of this made any sense to me. Something would happen on Wednesday. It was only an inkling, but that was the one prediction I had.
おはようございます、先輩。
Sleepy. Oh, it's crazy cold today.
今季一番の冷え込みだそうです。寮の中は暖房あるけど外は氷点下でした。こういう日のラジオ体操って体から湯気が出て面白いですよね。
No, it's not. I got depressed the second I learned what that happens. Couldn't we go without radio candlesticks for today?
今日みたいな日だからこそ気持ちいいのに。
Can't do it, taking the day off.
そうだ。こんな時こそ起きて、お兄ちゃん。
Ah! I'm really fired up now. Look, there's steam coming off of me right now.
先輩のやる気スイッチはお兄ちゃんって呼ぶと入る。神成さんに聞いた通りです。
Mina, huh? That was mean.
この呼び方やめた方がいいですか？
I'd love for you to call me that every single day, but it's embarrassing, so please don't overdo it.
わかりました。朝起こす時だけにします。
Man, though it's really is freezing out today.
すっかり12月ですね。2学期もとうとうあと1週間を切りましたし、もうすっかり冬です。
Oh yeah, is it next Monday the end of term ceremony?
はい、授業は実質今週で終わりですね。
Guess that means it's report card season. Are you the type to get good grades, Akane? You stopped smiling for some reason.
私、先輩のこと尊敬してるけど、人を傷つけるようなこと言う人は嫌いです。
Sorry, my bad.
逆に先輩は成績どうですか？いつも優しい先輩が修羅のような顔に。
I thought you were a cute underclassman, but I hate girls who make hurtful comments.
すいません。
Reina happened to come out of the cafe around the time we wrapped up radio calisthenics, and I went to grab breakfast.
おはよう、オロ。寒そうだね。
Those really weren't enough of a warm-up to call them radio calisthenic. The below freezing temperatures totally sapped my body heat. I felt like a popsicle.
バーニングだー。温まってる子もいるみたいだけど。
I don't have that kind of youth left in me. Is that coffee milk? Is it warm?
一口だけだよ。
I took a small drink. Warm.
そういや、オロ。二つ聞きたいことが。
Hmm?
一つ、今日の進路面談ってどうする？
Oh, was that today? Every school out there had one-on-one interviews with teachers around this time of year, and Noble Academy was no exception. It would end up killing time during our expert planning classes this afternoon, but I'll tell them I'm aiming to become a diplomat for now.
先生の反応後で教えて。
I'm fully aware they're probably going to make fun of me. What else did you want to ask me?
昨日の話の続き、龍蔵寺のお坊ちゃんとシルビーが結婚秒読みって話。どんどん尾ひれがついて広がってるの知ってる？
I did. I spent all last night looking it up online. Since Reina was already pretty out of the loop, she'd begun to think this might be real. If this continued, their relationship would only improve in the public's eyes and not reflect how they truly felt about one another. The will of the people was important to members of royalty. If these rumors of their intimacy took root, they wouldn't be able to break ties with Ryushi so easily. That could result in actual marriage, and even if it didn't go to that extreme, it could act as a starting point. This was getting kind of frustrating.
なら本人に言えよ。
Oh,
あれ？リアちゃん、この時間に制服？
this was a rare occasion. She usually cut class and would only wear her uniform to sneak into the academy at around dusk. Going to class today?
悩んでる。午後からの面談には行かなきゃなんだけど、それで午前からどうするか。
いいじゃん、いいじゃん。定額はもう解けてるんでしょ？
多分定額何日って通知書読まずに捨てたから知らないけど。
What a delinquent.
俺が行くとそれだけでクラスがざわざわすんだよな。
そりゃそうだ。
That's what happens to delinquents fresh off suspension.
あの視線がほんと鬱陶しい。どうしたもんか。まあでもそろそろ慣れてかないとな。隠れてコソコソすんのも明日までなんだ。
何のこと？
No clue.
隣のクラス、喫煙で停学になっていた方が登校してこられたそうですね。
I know. Not only was Ria's class a stir, but so was ours.
相馬さんでしょ？目が合ったら噛みつかれるって噂ですわ。
ポッケに小銭入れちゃダメだよ。ジャンプしろって言われてチャリンチャリンなったらマストで持ってかれちゃうんだって。
昭和じゃあるまし。
Pretty famous, isn't she?
ノーブル学園で喫煙していた生徒なんて前代未聞ですから。
Guess the rich boys and girls are scared of a delinquent. She definitely didn't fit into their sophisticated world.
絡まれたらどうしようと思うと震えが止まりません。
Aren't you two men? I mean, she was a delinquent, but she was a teensy girl. Even if she has beat me up twice so far.
でも怖いですよ。市松くん、怖くないなら僕たちのことを守ってください。
バカ野郎てめえ、怖いわけはねえだろう。でも全然怖くはないけど、守ってくれるっていうならありがたくだな。
Rich kids are totally hopeless in these situations.
ヤンキー、 お隣のクラスにニューヨーカーが？
Oops. Oh yeah, since Rhea really drummed up attention, that naturally mean
楽しそう。会ってみたいわ。
that this would happen. How should I handle this? Would it be okay to let Rhea and Sylvie meet? Rhea didn't like the idea, but she had come out all on her own today. While I was busy worrying about it,
お友達になれる
なりません。
かも。
報告を聞いた限り、あまり素行のよろしくない生徒のようです。近づいてはいけません。
oh yeah, I did have that pretext to run with. Sylvie's guards may have been the biggest reason that Sylvie hadn't met Soma yet. Even though I waited for her that day, Rhea never showed up for some reason. She was there basically every day. I wonder what happened. Hello? I knocked on my neighbor's door.
なんだよ。
Immediately moody Rhea came out. You don't sound so great.
タコ殴りにしても文句言わないサンドバッグが欲しい。なってくれる？
I'm too busy for that today. And that would be 3 times you do it to me, so I'd rather not get to the 3rd. I invite her inside.
はあ、お前風邪も治ってるよな。
Ages ago at this point. She immediately lit up one of her cigarettes. Smokers really do rely on those things when they get on the edge, don't they?
うるせえ。今日はほんと何も言うな。
Sure. Sounded like she was seriously on edge. Was it that rough at school?
朝っぱらから珍獣扱いで10時くらいまでイライラ指導し、その後なんかもうイライラ通り越してへこんできて、午後の面談が終わったらさっさと帰った。
That's why she wasn't on the roof?
それで今一人でぼーっとしてたら、またイライラに戻ってきたとこ。
It's impressive you didn't blow up at me, at least.
たく、どいつもこいつも鬱陶しい。
She sat on the bed. I thought if you're mad at the world, the problems with you passed through my mind, but I decided to keep my mouth shut. She definitely hit me otherwise. Man, though, you really weren't going to school much at all. I'd been in Nodoka for a while now, but it sounded like she'd been cutting class before I showed up. Why haven't you dropped out? Not that I heard anything about her being held back either. Do you have one of those, like, special privileges that exempt you from class or something?
うん。
What? For real?
特権がある。授業は何もしなくても卒業させてくれる特権が。
This is an academy, you know? That totally destroyed its pretense as a place of learning.
ノーブル学園は学業は二の次だろ。エキスパートプランが第一で、エキスパートプラン。つまり自分で定めた特定のジャンルで功績があれば、学業は免除される。
Wow. Some learning institutes had a system in place where students, namely the ones who excelled in sports, could graduate even if they flunked out. But what are you doing for your expert planning classes? As far as I knew, she was always asleep in her room. I doubted the school would exempt her from class just for sleeping.
世界のタバコの銘柄調べてんの。
Come on, Rhea.
ノーコメント。
Rhea wouldn't tell me. This was no different from usual, but she was full of mysteries. With a shrug of her shoulders?
明日教えるよ。
Huh?
俺じゃなくて、シルビーが教えてくれる。
Huh? Why would Sylvie tell me? This conversation had gone way over my head.
なんかだらーっとしたい。映画つけて。
What kind of movie? I booted up the DVR. My recorded movie repertoire had increased since I last watched with Rhea. What are you up for today? Another French movie?
津軽弁はもういい。人のセックスを見たい気分じゃない。
Talk about horrible bias. Then let's see. Ah!
ん？
I know, there was a special I recorded the other day. Let's watch that.
特集？何の？
This!
が
There was a 1-hour Maria special. I immediately scheduled the recording on the DVR the day I found out about it when I was advertised over a month ago. I hadn't even realized it had already been recording. Pretty massive screw up on my part. You'll feel better if you listen to a full hour of Maria Bishop's singing.
やめろそれ。消せ。
Why?
そいつ嫌いなんだよ。
What?
声でか。
Do you need to get your ears checked, Ria? To say you hate Maria, I can only imagine they're broken.
そこまで言うかよ。本当はそこまで言うかよ。
What, have you never heard Maria's work before?
あるけど別に聞きたくない。
You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe you didn't fall in love with her the second you heard her music. What good is your perfect pitch for?
関係ねえだろ。
マリア・ビショップの類いまれな歌声と作曲センスは彼女の持つ絶対音感に裏付けされたもので。
What? Did you hear that, Maria? Maria's apparently got perfect pitch too.
ああ素敵な偶然だな。今度会ったらよろしく言っとけ。もう帰る。ここ落ち着かねえ。
Wait!
何？
Don't run away. I'll at least watch the show to the end. I'm sure you'll see how great Maria is.
うわうぜえ。
It's my duty to spread the word of Maria's greatness to as many people as possible.
なんで？
Because I love Maria.
どうも。
That's why I want you to love her too. Don't worry, it won't take long.
知らねえよ。とにかく帰る。どけ。
As if I'll let you get away.
帰らせろ。
No way, you're not leaving. I'll make you understand just how much I love Maria.
勘弁しろ。二つの意味で。
Ah!
リアちゃん落ち込んでると思ったけど心配なしか。あらあら。
Yup. Today's promise, right?
楽しみだわ。そうそう、それに付随してなのだけど、オーロって10日後、クリスマスイブの日は何か用事ってある？
Why?
実は今日はイブの日にうちでやるパーティーの下準備のための集まりなの。クラスのみんな招待するのだけど、できればオーロにもって。どうかしら？
Well, Christmas, huh? Sorry. I do have plans.
おー、そうなの？
Yeah, I actually made them a little while back.
どんな予定？少しならこっちも開始時間を。
Chica asked me. We were just going to meet up on New Year's, but she ended up asking me to come visit for Christmas. It's a huge pain, but I can't bail on her after saying I'd go. Sylvie?
ああ、いえ、なんでもない。それじゃあ仕方ないわね。ちいかちゃんと楽しんできて。オーラ。
I totally won't. I'd rather give Sylvie priority anyway. But if everyone in class was going to be in attendance, it'd work out the same whether I was there or not. In which case, I should give my prior engagement preference. If it would be just me and Sylvie, I'd definitely give that priority though.
あの二人、なんか変じゃない？
そうですか？シルビー様は今夜懐かしい方との再会だとかでウキウキしてらっしゃるようですが。
After school.
フランス料理だ
We headed to Sylvie's place with Reina in tow. By the way, Reina, do you know the etiquette for French dining?
ん？
First you use the knives and forks from the furnace, then you place the napkins so it's beautifully arranged.
あ、シルビー、私フォーク嫌いだからお箸お願い。はーい。
お待たせいたしました。
The limousine had come to pick us up.
当然のように送迎車ってのもいいよね。
Are you used to this?
慣れてはないけど、シルビンチ行くたびにリムジンは出てくるかな。オーロは足がガクガクしてたね。リムジンバージン？
Just worried I might have gotten it dirty somehow. I had never ridden in a car with such soft seats before.
夕食は2時間後を予定していますが、よろしいですか？
それまでご歓談を。ね。了解。それまでエルチンの部屋でも物色してるよ。いいわね。
よくありません。待ちなさい、妃。
The three of them ran off. I probably should have joined them, but that felt questionable since they seemed to have agreed to rummage through Ellie's room. A short time later... Huh?
こんにちは。
Yes! Another unexpected arrival. Someone I thought I'd never get to see in person again showed up like it was only natural. And for that matter, it was...
久しぶりね。
Yeah, sounded like she remembered me. Come on, are you for real? The Maria Bishop was in my face? Why are you here?
ん君に会いに来たとか？
Huh? You're giving me a mischievous giggle. That was a joke, right? Obviously. Forget that. Her face was so close. From this close, I could kiss her in an instant if I felt so inclined.
この距離でも気づかねえか。
Huh?
なんでもない。どうせもうすぐ種明かしなんだし、もうちょっと楽しむくらいいいよな。
What? Her voice and manner of speaking sounded vaguely familiar.
何？
Never mind. It was no use. I was too nervous to spit out a single word. Whoa! She was the real deal. The same girl I just saw in my recording yesterday, without a doubt. The real Maria Bishop was here.
オーロ？あらもう会っちゃったのね。オーロが驚くところを見たかったのに。
Yeah, I'm still plenty astonished. So this was your surprise? Sylvia looked proud of herself. I'd heard TV stations couldn't even book her depending on her mood. But if I really thought it through, Sylvia's cheap powers were more impressive than a TV station. It was a tremendous surprise. But the real surprise was what came next.
これで当時の3人が揃ったわね。
Huh?
ねえ、せっかくだから今日は昔の呼び方でいいかしら。イチと、それから相馬くんに。
Huh?
さすがにお前は気づくんだ。
Huh? What?
わかるわよ。もともと写真で見てる時からそうじゃないかとは思ってたけれど、この前直に見て確信したわ。大好きだったイチが大好きなオーロになったのも驚きだったけれど、大好きだった相馬くんが大ファンのマリアになってるって本当に驚いたわ。
隠してたわけじゃないけど、まさか一目で気づかれるとは思わなかった。誰かさんは気づかなかったけど。
あら？オーロ気づいてなかったの？私はオーロとイチのことに気づくのに時間がかかったから、これで引き分けね。
Hang on. Hang on a second. This conversation didn't add up. Maria, this girl is Soma. You must be wrong, Sylvie.
違わないぞ。
Huh? She's not?
違わない。
She personally shot that idea down before Sylvie could. Huh? What? But Soma was...
マリア・ビショップは芸名。
日本人だものね。
ああ、本名そのままは避けたいから、最初はソウ・マリアにしようと思ったんだけどさ、ダサいからちょいひねった。本名のソウ・マリアからはだいぶ遠くなったわ。
そうよ、リアちゃんよ。昔は相馬くん呼んでたから、名前の方が思い出せなかったのは。
失礼なやっちゃ。俺はお前の長い名前全部覚えてるぞ。シルビア・ディ・カバリエロ・イスタ。
The gruff way she spoke. As I stared at her wide-eyed, Maria looked back at me with a stifled, mean giggle. I recognized this laugh. It was absurdly familiar.
どうしたのオーロ？急に自分の方をつねったりして。
褒められねえ性癖だな。
It's not that. I couldn't accept that this was real. What should I be astonished by first? That the Maria Bishop was our childhood friend? One was a princess and the other a diva. My luck with women was out of this world. But above all else, you've gotta be kidding me, Ria.
マジだって。
This part shocked me the most. Yeah, but how? This can't be real.
ほんとだって。よかったな。お前は正規の歌姫マリア・ビショップに 津軽弁の白人がセックスする映画を見せて喜んでたんだぞ。
Nothing. Nothing at all. But, huh? You're really Rhea.
本当にリア。しつけえな。逆にお前本当に気づかなかったのか？まあ俺マリアモードだと多少は化粧してるけど、昨日は大ファンだ言ってる女と同一人物が真横でお前のことバカだと思って見てたんだぞ。
Not only did I not realize it, the idea never even occurred to me. Why didn't you tell me?
別に言う必要もないかなと。まあどっちかっつうと黙ってた方がお前のことからかえて面白いからだけど。
What a trash personality.
それに俺、自分がマリア・ビショップじゃありませんとは一言も言ってないし。
Enough with the twisted logic.
いいかしら。
Sure. Sylvie, who had been watching this all play out, raised her hand.
さっきから聞いていると、なーに？オーロと相馬くん、これまでにも会っていたの？
I mean...
寮で部屋が隣。はい？俺、今一の隣に住んでる。お前がちょくちょく部屋に来てるのも知ってるぞ。壁が薄いからな。
Now even Sylvie, who had been calm the whole time, got a dose of shock. Things had gotten completely out of hand at this point. By the way...
なに今の声。うわ、マジ？マリア・ビショップじゃん！あれ？どっかで見た顔。リアちゃんじゃね？
It seems someone completely unrelated to the situation could tell Maria and Rhea apart. I guess I must have been looking at her through some majorly rose-colored glasses. We continued our discussion through dinner.
もう、ひどいわ。私だけのけ者なんて。
Sorry, just wasn't any good time to bring it up.
俺が黙ってろっつったの。シルビーに会うと面倒になりそうだから。
ひどい。
お前じゃなく周りが面倒ってこと？
Rhea took a glance at the black suits and shrugged.
まあいいわ。最後にはこうして会えたんだもの。嬉しい。またあの頃みたいに3人で仲良くしたいわね。
Yeah, sounds good. Personally speaking, it was scary to think that the implication behind good friends would change between me and Rio from today forward.
にしても、シルビーとあのマリア・ビショップが昔会ってた的な話はできすぎてるのを除けばまあ説得力があるけど、そこにオーロが入るってね。
Really makes me wonder what's going on with my life. It was astounding enough that one of my childhood friends was a princess, and now that applied twice as hard. I feel it again over at Rhea. The second our eyes met, I instantly looked away. She was Rhea, but still, she was also the diva I admired and couldn't look her in the eye anymore.
照れてやんの。
Shut up. Damn it, don't talk in Rhea's voice with Maria's face. I certainly didn't mind being teased by Maria Bishop, but I couldn't help feeling pissed off knowing Rhea was mocking me. Those two sets of emotions had completely jumbled together, leaving me feeling depressed. Better just change the subject for now, anything would work. So, what's with the hair?
カツラ、長さでわかんだろ。
Makes sense. That was the one thing I could accept. Only wigs could possibly be this long. But it just kind of came to my Uncle Chris that her hair had always been long and black. It was ordinarily short and dyed at that. This was a total shock for a black hair fetish like me. Self. Underneath that lovely hair is a blatantly blonde hair of a delinquent, huh?
金髪？相馬くん、それって。
ま、約束したからな。
なんかあんの？ないしょ。
The two of them were smiling at each other rather amusedly. It sounded like there was some backstory there, but I doubted they'd fill me in. You know, Sylvie, you've been pretty calm about this whole thing, but didn't you think that Rio was a man?
相馬くんは女の子でしょ？逆にオーロこそいつ気づいたの？ 昔は彼女のこと完全に男の子だと思ってたわよね。
Bullseye. What was all that about your first love then?
バカオーロ、本人の前で。
Whoops.
相馬くん、今の聞こえた？
聞こえた。つか昔も告白されたから知ってるよ。それで俺慌てて女だってバラしたんじゃねえか。
そうだったっけ？そうそう。私も最初は相馬くんのこと男の子だと思ってたわ。オーロがそう言うから。それで相馬くんになっちゃったのよね。今でも抜けないわ。リアちゃんに変えた方がいいかしら。
どっちでもいいよ。言いやすい方で。
じゃあ相馬くんで。
旦那、第三者の足にもだんだん話が見えてきやしたが、要するにオーロが原因で始まったことで10年後現在オーロが惑わされてるっぽいね。
Don't say it like that. My bill for not remembering much about those days, especially about Soma, was coming due. Ah, damn it. Why had I forgotten so much about Soma, and why the hell did I think she was a man? I couldn't remember.
思い出さなくていい。
Huh?
なんでもない。
ねえねえ、初恋ってことはリアちゃん今でも結構イケメンだけど、昔はもっとだったん？
かっこよかったわよ。知的で優しくて、王子様は身近にたくさんいたけど、こんなにかっこいい王子様は他にいなかったわ。
Don't be shy.
照れるっつうか微妙だわ。女だぞこっち。
今はかっこいいというか可愛くなっちゃったわね。ちっちゃくて。
うるっせえ。身長のことはしゃあねえだろ。
She clicked her tongue. Not that it matters, but seeing her behave poorly and click her tongue with Ria's face made my heart pound. Ria, a singer? Now that you mention it, I feel like Soma was a great singer. It's so incredible she made it into a career. Since Sylvie plays piano, what if you tried going all out with your singing?
でも人前に出るのは。
Knowing you, I'm sure you would be fine. Wouldn't it be fun to sing with Sylvie on piano? That would be incredible.
いいかも。ねえシルビー、今日の話ってのはクリスマスのことでいいんだよな。
はい、24日ここでシルビー様主催による簡易なパーティーを開きます。そちらで一曲願えないかと。
What? I'll get to hear Maria perform live at this Christmas party?
お願いしたいわ。
パーティーで歌う？めんどくせえな。俺歌うときは基本スタジオみたいな誰もいないとこがいいんだけど。
Is that why you always turn down TV performances and stuff?
人が多いとこ嫌いなの。
Maria shrugged. My heart suddenly raced at the thought of Maria Bishop feeling that way, but that sensation quickly grew sour when I realized it was Ria talking instead.
ダメなの？
Sylvie prodded in a needy tone.
一曲だけな。
Oh, I'm getting some major deja vu here. Whenever Sylvie would beg someone for something, she'd always cave and listen to whatever she had to say.
うるせえ。
It's a good thing. Excuse me a sec. This was poor manners mid-meal, but I took out my cell phone.
何してんの？
じゃあオーロ。
If I had to pick between Chica and a live performance by the Maria Bishop, I'd pick the latter 10 times over out of 10. Silver sounded happy. Was it really worth getting so delighted over? Whatever, I guess. Our mayor carried on just as amicably.
なんか不思議な感じ。あの歌姫と一緒にお食事なんて。でもよくよく考えれば普段から一つ屋根の下はしてたようなもんなんだよね、同じ量で。変なの。
ああ、そうだ、いちもだけど。寮の連中には言うなよ、絶対。
どうして？
めんどくせえから。ガチで言うなよ、綾香以外には。
Yogasaki? She knows about you too?
知ってるも何も。俺をこの道に引きずり込んだ張本人だよ、あいつが。
For real? Didn't she... that connection coming?
俺が歌う前からネットに勝手に動画上げたのがあいつ。んですげえ再生数になったから、あいつんちテレビ局だろ。そこでよく扱うようになって、アメリカとかで食いつかれ出した頃かな。龍蔵寺って広告会社も噛んできて、あとはもうトントン拍子に。
ああ、そうでした。その件も聞いておかないと。
Ellie popped in from the sidelines.
マリア殿、シルビー様と個人的にご交友があるようでしたら、今後連絡は個人的なものとして構いませんでしょうか。
ナトリさんを通さないってこと？
厳密にはコーディネーターのナトリ氏までなら通しても構いませんが。
Natori, that manager looking person I saw before.
現状ではあなたに連絡を取るには広告会社の龍蔵寺からナトリさんに回してもらっている状態です。この一手間を省きたいのですが。
ああ、いいよ。龍蔵寺は別に関係ないし、仕事関係ならナトリさんには声かけてくれ。一応世話になってる人だから。
助かります。エキスナ、了解。
Several black-suited guards rushed into action.
何事？
Just a guess, but I bet they're going to publicly refute that Ryuji's person's engagement to Sylvie.
その通り。もうあの件は用済みです。
That was fast. They must have been biding their time for a while now. As people of her country, they probably sooner avoid having their princess used for political agitation. I was equally happy, so I decided not to say a word.
龍蔵寺さんはともかくそれっていつでもお電話していいってことよね、相馬くん。
こっちの気が向いたらな。
The kind and friendly Sylvie and grumpy yet gentle Rhea. They really did fit the bill of childhood friends. Maybe the thing that got me a little jealous really was the fact I was a man. When our meal was over, we were brought back to the dorm by limousine again.
じゃあね、おやすみ、オーラ、レイナ、相馬くん。
Yep.
おやみ。
おやすみ。
Rhea headed back in her normal dress. Yeah, now that I saw her this way, I could tell she really did have Maria's face.
なんだよ、じっと見て。
Oh, now that I'm getting a good look at you, I wondered if you and Sylvie wouldn't be twin sisters.
俺に姉妹なんていねえのは知ってるだろ。
Yeah. Huh.
いやいや、生き別れの双子って説もあるよ。こう二つに割れたハート型のペンダントを持ってて、くっつけると最後の王国への道がわかる的な。
That's it!
しつけえな。
Rhea took out her cell phone.
ほら、この前お前と撮ったマリアの写真。
She pulled up the picture I took on her phone. The one where I was huddled up to Maria when I met her on the academy roof before. A photo only Maria had access to. Now that she mentioned it, Rhea and Maria both use the same model smartphone and cell phone cover.
なんでへこんでんだよ。
I feel mildly heartbroken. I can't believe my Maria Bishop, the Maria who seems so pure, is a delinquent and a smoker.
テレビの中の女に幻想を抱いたお前が悪い。いいじゃねえか、喫煙くらい。清純派で売ってるアイドルだけど、裏で知ってるやつ。テレビあんま出ない俺でも7人は知ってるぞ。
マジだ？
ちなみに、そのうち3人は事務所の社長と同じマンションに住んでる。グループ全員マンションを合わせて、毎晩代わり番号に社長の部屋に行くとかなんとか。
Cut it out. It's a person's right not to hear the hard facts. Besides, I kind of think I'll see you in a new life from now on too.
はあ?
If we stick a black wig on you, you'll become Maria. What do you think, Rhea? Want to watch a movie in my room together? I got a French film that'll make you super sleepy.
行くぞ。
Wait, I'm kidding! Back at the dorm, Rhea was her usual self. There were no signs of Rhea to be found. This was probably the real her, which also made this the... It wasn't like I really thought Maria was some sort of angel or fairy who had a pure, flawless personality and never swore, but it was still a tough pill to swallow. And it was thanks to that shock that I couldn't process all the different matters that had been tidied up today.
Loveriche. 相馬くんって学園には来ていないんだ。
Alright, we're gonna leave this here for today. So that's the conclusion for this part. But it looks like some things are being resolved. Obviously, now Oro, being the absolute knucklehead he is, finally figures out that Maria is Ria. Which obviously I got within like probably 3 parts into this visual novel I got. But they always make the main characters naive for these things. So, and then obviously they've renounced the marriage, which who knows how that's gonna work out now, because that guy's a little scumbag. But yeah, it looks like everything's coming around. Obviously now all the friends are together again from the childhood. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to find out what's coming out next with these next parts. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.